gonna draw this week's tarot card from the Next World Tarot deck by Christy C. Rose. The instruction book, or the card details book, has the, I believe this is the Justice card in this deck, and that's what the back of the cards look like. Mooney and I are gonna draw this week's card for my TikTok fam. What message do we need to hear this week? The King of Cups. You know what's amazing? I pulled this card from the Lightseers Tarot, the King of Cups. This card to me screams Leo season. And I just pulled the King of Cups from the Next World Tarot. And I'll give you an image description. It shows a brown person in a wheelchair or a mobility device. There's like flames shooting out from the wheelchair, and there's like a cup of tea on a cup holder. It's like they've just crossed over like a stone bridge over some water, and there's like seashells and stuff on the ground. And the bottom of the card says the Throne of Movement. So when I pulled this card yesterday, the message was that, hello, you have grounding tools, use them. Cups represent emotions, and if we are not grounding and if we do not have the tools that we need to process our emotions, they can be overwhelming. And the King of Cups card shows a pretty large body of water, and especially for somebody who maybe has limited mobility and someone who's using a mobility aid like this, that might be intimidating to encounter a large body of water. It might be intimidating to have big feelings that feel overwhelming. But the King of Cups is telling us that we not only have the tools at our disposal to appropriately process and deal with our emotions, but that we are masters of doing it. The king in this suit is somebody who is the leader, who is showing other people how to walk the walk, how to walk the path, because they've done it before. And they have the tools, they know what's coming on the path, and in order to take care of ourselves, to process those big emotions, we have to use the grounding tools that are at our disposal, that we have kind of developed, gathered around us. There's been a lot of messages in my readings lately about like counting your resources, kind of taking account of what you have. And so once we have done that, once we have accounted for everything, we know what tools we have at our disposal, it needs to be a consistent use of them on a consistent, regular basis for them to work. And always making sure, like, it's like this person, and it's an electric, it looks electric, a mobility device that is electric powered. So like if you're not charging up your battery every day, if you're not leaving your phone plugged in overnight, like it's draining your battery, and you're not going to be able to use those tools if you're not consistently putting the power into them, even when you don't need it. Like we don't charge our phones only whenever they run out of battery. We wouldn't charge a mobility aid that needs electricity only when the battery's low. Like we charge it up so that it's at full capacity in case we need it. It's that preparation, it's that responsibility of like, we don't need to operate from half empty. We want to fill ourselves up consistently so that if something happens, if we come across something that is pretty overwhelming or difficult to deal with, we have been using those tools. We have charged up our battery and our energy, and we are able to process what we need to because we've done the work consistently. So that's the message for this week. And if you would like to see my tarot readings every week, I post those on my Instagram stories. I also have a free weekly email newsletter where I include a tarot reading for the people that are closer and actual members of my community. But you can join the weekly newsletter for free. Have a great week, everybody.